you guys doing? Today we're going to be doing some more fixes on my 07 Hyundai. First up is going to be a tire patch. The next thing is going to be antifreeze. I have not changed it once since I've owned the car. The next thing after that will be to bleed the brakes and put new fluid in, and then I got a little something for the tires to maybe pop them out a little bit more. As you can see here, this is the tire. Let's see, there is a screw right there we're gonna pull out. So I've got a pair of pliers here. We're just gonna try and get them on in there. There you go. As you can see, it's already hissing. We're gonna toss some air in the tire, and then we're going to set up the tire patch, and we're gonna get it fixed. Alright, so we got the air ready. What we're gonna do is just fill it up. Toss it in. Go in and out a couple times. Just to make the hole a little bit bigger. Alright, this should be plenty good. So now we're just gonna stick the tool in. Just like so. Just gonna press it in. Alright, so we've got the plug in right here. We're gonna test it with some Windex to see if it's holding. And if it's not, it'll bubble up. So here's the Windex. Just gonna spray some on there. Relatively no bubbles, definitely no moving bubbles. So with that said, then that just means that the tire plug worked. So the next thing to do is going to be, to cut that off. So I'm gonna do that real quick. All right. As you can see, I've got the tail cut off here. And now we're gonna air it up. I like to keep my tires aired up to about 35 PSI. I feel like that's what works best for my tires. So we're gonna see what it's at now. Alright, so I'm just gonna see what it's at currently. Nada. As you can see, it's about 35. So we'll go get it put back on the car. All right, so we've got our tools out. So now we gotta get that set up, put it under the car and jack it up, get the donut off, put the wheel on. All right, so we got the jack under the car. Put it on the frame rail, which is right there. As you can see. Just start going. As you can see, as we jack up, the more the back tire goes. That was loud noise, but we're good. Alright. As you can see, back tire is off the ground. Alright, now the next part is to loosen all the lugs. And what you should have done, unlike me, is loosen them up before you jacked up the tire. So what I did instead was I just pulled my e-brake because I don't want to put it back down. So now we're just loosening them, taking these lug nuts off. Bang. So now tire will just go right on off. Put it to the side over here. Alright. Now that the tire is back on, we're going to put these lug nuts back on. These ones can just be hand tightened real quick. Now, the way you want to tighten these is in a star pattern. So just like how I put them on with my hands, that's how you would want to tighten them down. Last one. Get them on by hand. Now we can go back with the tire iron. Spin it. All right. Tire is back on. So now we're just going to take this, loosen it up very slowly. Now, slowish. Alright. Now what we're going to do is do the final tightening. And I'll show you it once it's done. Alright, the tire is fully back on. We're good to go. Now it's time to get that put back in the trunk and the rest of the tools. Alright, the next thing on the list is to get some coolant going, because as you can see, it is bone dry. Alright, so we just got some generic O'Reilly's coolant. We're going to toss in there, and it'll be good. I don't have a phone, so we're just going to kind of Alright, so now that that's done, we got it topped off, we're going to show you something. I'm going to show you something else that I got. Not anything crazy, not anything super cool. Neat. Some new valve caps. These ones are actually silver, so the original ones were black. I think it'll make it stand out a little bit more. This is what it will look like before. This is what it looks like after. Nothing special, nothing crazy, just simple. Thank you for watching my video today. I didn't have a lot of content because, well, you know. In the previous video, I showed you guys how to fix your crankshaft position sensor. However, I found out that that wasn't the problem for my car. I believe it's the fuel pump. My car is often on E, so I think it's burnout and isn't holding fuel pressure. So what I've been doing to fix that is I've been doing I've been letting it pressurize before I start the car. That's been fixing the issue of the prolonged starting. So in the next video, that's what we're going to be working on. I have a cart full of things that I want to get for the car, and all of it will be recorded. So come for the next video. Thank you.